key ingredient to any great TV show is a sensational soundtrack. Why? The songs that are incorporated into certain scenes define the mood, add depth to plot twists, and make the scenes more memorable. The songs of the soundtrack create a lasting sense of connection between the audience and the characters of the show. When we listen to the soundtrack of our favorite shows, we can't help but recall the specific emotions the scenes evoked. While it seems that shows have always incorporated music, it wasn't until the emo hipster days of the early 2000s on the OC that shows started to use undiscovered musicians. The OC is an American teen drama that played on the Fox network from 2003 to 2007. The show begins with Ryan Atwood, a struggling, impoverished teen from Chino, who is soon rescued by his lawyer, Sandy Cohen. Once taken into Sandy's home, Ryan's life is completely changed. He must adapt to a new life in the lavish world of Newport Beach. Series creator Josh Schwartz always meant to incorporate his own taste in music into the show, even admitting that the first few episodes of the series featured music directly from his iPod. He always intended for music to take on a prominent role in the show. In a few instances, he wrote scenes around songs he intended on using, such as in this great scene where he scripted a cover of Oasis's Champagne Supernova with unknown local artist Matt Pond, PA, where Summers tells Seth she chose him over Zach in a sequence which references 2002's Spider-Man.
What are you doing here?
What do you think, Colin?
The show's music producer, Alex Patsavas, decided to make indie rock the main focus of the show. She and creator Schwartz sought after a certain style of music and ended up supporting local artists in the process.
Let's dance in style, let's dance for a while. Heaven can wait, we're only watching the skies.
Though Ryan begins the main focus of the series, it is his nerdy friend Seth Cohen who steals the show and sets up the scene for the indie rock music that is featured. His unique taste in music reflects his outsider status and matches the cool, beachy vibe of the show. The show promoted local indie artists in ways beyond the soundtrack. Death Cab for Cutie occupied a minor role as Seth's favorite band. He had their poster on his wall, gave their CD to girls he liked, and played them in the car.
I'm like a rickshaw listening to this music.
Hey, do not insult Death Cab.
It's like one guitar and a whole lot of complaining.
That reminds me of someone else who's doing a whole lot of complaining. Summer?
In this scene, Seth physically incorporates his music into the scene. He starts a cover of Oasis's Wonderwall by underground artist Ryan Adams on his record player to dance with his childhood crush. He's probably the original hipster. The smooth work of the music producers is exemplified in the way the song is used as a transition into the next scene.
Today's gonna be the day that they're gonna give it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat to what is on the street.
By season 2, the bait shop is introduced into the show as a new hangout for the gang. The music venue featured live local artists who were able to promote themselves through the show's popular platform. Appearances on the OC jump-started the careers of such bands as The Killers and Modest Mouse into household names in alternative indie rock. After Rooney's appearance on the show in this episode, their sales went up by 200%. The early 2000s marked a time of serious change in the music industry, as people were beginning to get all of their music online rather than through traditional CD and record shops. According to Richard Lawson, a film and TV critic from Vanity Fair, the OC worked as a bridge between an older distribution and a newer one, referring to the fact that people could discover new songs and artists without the internet. Not only did the show introduce great songs, but the music producers proved to have a knack for perfectly pairing songs with scenes, such as in this slow-motion sequence which depicts Ryan trying to make it to Marissa before the clock strikes midnight on New Year's Eve. Some of the scenes with songs became memorable trademark episodes for the show, such as in the season 2 finale where Marissa is forced to shoot Ryan's brother Trey to save Ryan's life. It was one of the songs that Schwartz had been saving for the perfect scene, a goal that he succeeded. After the episode aired, sales for Imogen Heap's song went crazy on iTunes.
You did, what you say, that it's all for the best, because it is what you say, that it's just what we need, you decided this, what you say.
This particular scene sparked talk for many years after the show, inspiring other shows to make reference to the moment, such as in this SNL skit.
Years, it's weird because
what you say, that you only meant well, cause you did, what you say, that it's all for the best.
Some have argued that the producers had alternative reasons for primarily using underground local artists. Jimmy Tamborello of the Postal Service insisted that they used indie songs to save money, as unknown artists would sell songs for much cheaper. While it is true that lesser-known artists were cheaper, the show's creator always intended on incorporating indie rock, as that was his favorite genre of music. The unique underground vibe also fit well into Seth Cohen's character. On top of that, the show did not need to use big names, as it already skyrocketed with ratings. The OC was never against using bigger names in the first place. In the season 1 finale, Jem is scripted to cover Paul McCartney's Maybe I'm Amazed. It's hard to believe that the former Beatle would have sold his song for cheap. Gwen Stefani also used the bait shop to promote her new song, Cool. Later in the series, music producers make excellent use of Coldplay's new song, Fix You. The scene illustrates the producer's artistic use of music, as the words fix you apply to 4 interwoven moments of rescue, where one character has to fix or help the other.
When you get what you want, but not what you need. When you feel so tired, but you can't sleep. Stuck in reverse. And the tears come streaming down your face. When you lose something.
Overall, The OC proved to be an innovative show of its time, as it introduced an entire nerdy hipster culture and mixed together underground and popular music. The great music on the show definitely enhanced the scenes and made the show very memorable. It revolutionized the use of music on television. If it weren't for the OC, we may not have had other shows with great music, such as Gossip Girl, Grey's Anatomy, The Vampire Diaries, HBO's Girls, or much, much more.
And I will try to fix you.